Hello, welcome to the lecture on encoders. Okay, so what is encoder? You must have heard the name encoder before today. So what is encoder? Encoder is basically a device which converts any other codes to the digital code. Okay, so as for example, if any device which converts the hexadecimal code to its binary code, then it is an encoder. Likewise, if any encoder which can convert octadecimal number into encoder, it is also octadecimal number to its binary equivalent, then also it is encoder. Okay, so we will see in detail what is encoder. So likewise, adder, subtractor, multiplexer, demultiplexer, encoder is also a combinational circuit. Combinational circuit. Combinational circuit means it has no memory. Means its output will depend only on its present input. Okay, so and what is its application? It is used to convert any format of or any number system into binary number, Okay, so this is the encoder. As for example, okay, hexadecimal to binary. Okay, it is also a encoder. So what happens? There are 16 hex numbers, and each hex number can be generated, can be represented with the 4 binary numbers. Okay, there are 16 hex numbers that will be in the input, and its binary will be represented by 4 bits of binary. So this is the reason, that is why it is known as 16:4 encoder. Okay, again octal to binary, it is also an example of encoder. So what is octal? It is 8. There will be 8 numbers of octals: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 7, and this octal number will be represented with the 3 binary numbers. Okay, so let us see how. So there are so many other examples also. Let us suppose it may be decimal to binary. Okay, that is very simple. Decimal to binary, or decimal to BCD. Okay, so all these things are the encoder. All these things come into encoder. So here we will see the 8 8:3 decoder. This one, 8:3 decoder. Okay. So let us see what happens. Okay. And there are more examples of encoder. Let us suppose there is a keyboard. Okay. If someone press any key of the keyboard, what happens? It generates a binary number corresponding to that. Okay. So this keyboard of your computer system or the keyboard of your laptop is an encoder, because it converts a pressing of key into binary number. Any other format of number, any other format of input, that will be converted into the binary, okay, binary equivalent. It is known as encoder. So mouse is also an encoder. Okay, so we will see 8:3 decoder. Okay, encoder, sorry, 8:3 encoder. 8:3 encoder. So there will be 8 inputs, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and here it will be 1. So how many outputs will be there? Output lines will be 3 only. Okay. So it is many to many circuit. Okay. Likewise in multiplexer it was many:1. There were many inputs and only one output. And in your demultiplexer, it was there were many outputs and there was only one input. So it is not many:1 and 1:many, but it is a many to many circuit. There are 8 inputs and there are 3 outputs. Okay. So let us suppose it will be I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6 and I7. So these are the numbers, octal numbers. Okay, that will be given to these pins. And what will be the output? Output will be, let us suppose this is Y0, this is Y1, this is Y2. Okay. So this will be the LSB and this will be the MSB. Because when we are dealing with the binary number, so it is very important to denote which one is LSB, which one is MSB. Okay. So there are two type of encoder. One is the normal encoder. It is like this one. Okay. In which only one input is being high at a time. But what will happen when two of the inputs will high at a time? Okay, so we'll see. First of all, watch this one. Let us suppose this pin is high. At a time, only one input will be high. At a time, okay. At a time, only one input will be high. Okay. And let us suppose this fourth pin is high. Means it has octal number 3 because it has 0, 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. These are the octal numbers. If this pin I3 is high, means we have octal number 3. Okay. So its binary equivalent will be equal to how much? So it is LSB. So it will be 1, it will be 1 and it will be 0. Okay, so binary number will be 0 1 1 and this is equal to 3. So that is very simple. Okay, so again in place of this one, it may be possible that this pin I6 will got high. So what happens? So at that time this will be converted to their binary number. So binary number means 6 means 1 1 0. So this is 1 1 0. Okay, so binary 1 0 0. Sorry, 1 1 0. So it will be equivalent to 6. So like this, at a time only one output will be high and their binary equivalent will be shown here at the output. This is the simple 3:8:3 encoder. Let us see when what will happen when these two I2 and I6 both are high. What will happen? So that's why I was talking that there are two types of encoders. One is normal encoder and another one is priority encoder. So if any two or any three of three will be high, then the pin which has at the highest priority, that will be given at the output. Let us suppose this pin has the highest priority and this one is at the lowest priority, and from here to here priority decreases. Okay, here to here priority increases. Okay, now it is easy to decide which one will be considered as high. So I2 and I6, this has the lower priority, it has the highest priority, so number will be given corresponding to this I6. Okay, so this is the concept of priority encoder. Okay, so now we will see the truth table, and I would like to make the circuit. Which type of circuit should be inside this encoder? How does it changes one input corresponding to one input into their binary equivalent? So which type of circuits are there inside this circuit? So as we know, for the circuit implementation, first we will have to write down the truth table. So let us write the truth table. Okay, so we are studying the 8:3 encoder, so we should remember it, and I am deleting all these things. Okay, so 8:3 encoder, 8:3 encoder. This is in progress, and truth table of this one, 8:3 encoder. So how many outputs were there? How many outputs were there? So inputs were 7. Inputs were 7. Okay, and outputs were 3, because this shows the number of inputs and this shows number of outputs. So let us suppose, what was the name of the inputs? I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7, okay, and Y0, Y1 and Y2. These are the outputs. Okay, these are the outputs. Okay, so these are inputs and these are outputs. So let us complete. So these are the outputs and these are the inputs. Okay, so see one thing, that what will be the inputs? I told you that only one will be high at a time. Only one will be high. So let us suppose this one is high. This one is high at the first position, and at that time all these inputs are low. Okay, so corresponding to this I naught, okay, corresponding to this value I naught, okay, so it represents number 1, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 octal numbers, okay, that are represented by I naught, I2 up to I7. So this I naught represents octal number 0. So what is the binary equivalent of 0? That is 0, 0 and 0. So this is like that. Now, so at next what we will see, when this input is high and all the other inputs are low. So this will be the condition. We will see the output. First I want to write all these things. So at this time only I2 is high and other inputs are low, and further only I3 will be high and all other inputs will be low. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0, this will be 1, 0, 0. Okay, so this is like that, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. So like that. Okay, so see what will be the condition. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0. In this condition I5 was high and now I6 will be high, and last one in this case I7 will be high, and so on. Okay, some people write I naught here and I7 here, so that is no problem. That is the same thing. Okay, you can do it. Okay, so in that case, in this diagonal there will be 1. Okay, so you can do it also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7. So this diagonal will be at first time, this time only this I7 is high. Okay, so remove all these things. Okay, and only at this time, let us suppose only this I naught is high and all others are 0. Okay, and at this time I1 is high and all others are 0, and at this time I2 is 1 and all others are 0, and this time I3 is high and all others are 0. Okay, So and at this time, okay, I4 is high and all others are 0. Okay, and at this time all others are 0 and only I5 is 1, and if this time only I6 is high and all others are 0, and like that. So you can do either way, no problem. So see what happens. If I0 is high, means our output is 0, 0, 0. So take the MSB in this side, so it will look good. Okay, so Y2, Y1 and Y0. Okay, so if I1 will be high, means octal number is 1, that is to be converted into binary. So octal 1 into binary, that is 0, 0, 1. Okay, and this one, if I2 is high, means binary octal 2 is to be converted into binary. You all know it will be 1, 0. Okay, and if this input is high, I3, so what will happen? 3 is to be converted into binary. So this is the binary equivalent of 3. So this, and here it is binary equivalent of 4. This is the binary equivalent of 5. This is the binary equivalent of 6. This is the binary equivalent of 7, because this is 7. Okay, so now it has been completed. Okay, now now we have completed the truth table, and by the help of truth table we will get the by the help of you can say all these things, we can calculate y1, y0, y1 and y2 in terms of I0, I1 and I3, I7. So what will be the value? See, so what will be the value of y0? First, see, what will be the value of y0? This is y0. So here it is 1, here it is 1, here it is 1, here it is 1. So see, come from here to here, it is I0, I1. Okay. So it is I1, here it is 1, it is I1. So let us suppose write down I1 plus, here it is 1, come here, what, where is 1? This is I3, so it will be I3. And here it is also 1, come here, here it is 1, so it is I5. And here it is 1, so come here, it is I7. Okay, it is I7. Okay, so I am just deleting this input we have written, okay, for the sake of simplicity, so that we can write the expression. Okay, so its expression is very simple. Y0 is equal to I1 plus I3 plus I5 plus I7. Okay, and what is the value of Y1 then? This is Y1. So Y1 means this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, and it corresponding to this one, come here, I2 plus corresponding to this one, we are watching in Y1, so corresponding to Y1, which should be the value, this is 1, so it will be I3 plus corresponding to this is I6, okay, and corresponding to this is I7. Okay, And what will be the last one? See, this one, Y2. So Y2 will be, okay, this one, all these things are 1. So from here, see, it is I4, it is I5, it is I6, and it is I7. So that is very, very simple. Okay, so we'll write this equation, and I think there is no need of all these things now. You must have understood all these things. If you need this diagram, then go some backward steps, you will got it. Okay, you are watching the video, so no problem. For you it is no problem. So this is Y2. So Y2 means I5, I6, I7, I4, I5, I6, I7. Okay, so this is the expression. Okay, so these type of questions, my dear friends, have been asked in different type of examinations. Okay, in ISRO, DRDO, JTO. Now JTO is not happening. This is junior telecom officer. It was a very, very good job for in the BSNL, but right from the 2009 the vacancy has not come in the BSNL. Okay, so JTO, okay, and like this. So ISRO, DRDO, JTO, all these things. So JTO, I have remembered, it has asked in 2000 and 2001 in the consecutive times, 2 times this JTO examination, and this has been asked in the JTO examination. So what is the expression for outputs in terms of inputs for the 3:8 decoder in 3:8 encoder? So my dear friends, see, so what will be its let us suppose here you have 8 inputs were there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7. Okay, and there are 3 outputs. Okay, and this output is Y0, this output is Y1, and so what should be the circuit diagram inside this box? So now we have this one. Okay, so take here OR gate, okay, and connect this one with I1, I3, I5 and I7 from here. Okay, you can connect it, no problem. So I am just writing it I1, I3, I5 and I7, because I will just connect it from here to here, so you will not understand. I7 means it is connected through this. Okay, so just you can connect by yourself. Okay, so this is another OR gate. Okay, and this is another OR gate. Okay, so what will be the inputs of this one? So this is very simple. You can connect it, because this will be I4, I5, I6 and I7. You can connect it. Okay, so this is I4, I5, I6, I4, I5, I6, I7. And what will be the inputs to this one? See, I2, I3, I2, connect it with I2, I3, okay, I6 and I7. That is very simple. This encoder circuit contains only OR gate. Okay, so I think it will be very, very beneficial to you, that encoder circuit. what is encoder and how encoder circuit is designed, and which type of questions are being asked in the different reputed examinations such as ISRO, DRDO, JTO, IES, GATE. So all these examinations ask the questions from this encoder, because encoder is a very small topic, but the concept behind it is a very good. Okay, so, and one thing I would like to say, that the topic or the concept you know is easy, and the concept you do not know is hard. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I think it will be very helpful to you. Okay, and if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it. Okay, thank you for watching.